creativity means competition. Creativity and competition are two very important aspects in life. But as life grows on all of you, I hope you do realize that the only person that you need to compete with is really yourself. And creativity is going to help you when life throws hurdles at you. You know, I was a school topper once, and I loved getting trophies. I loved getting awards. And I learned the hard way that the greatest contest in life is not with others. It is with myself. And it took me so many years to remove that notion of competing with others and realize that every single day, if I do something to get better, to make myself better as a human being and to increase the skills of my craft, I am the most successful. I don't have to compete with anyone else. I will be the best version of me. It really involves a balance of the heart and your brain, because your brain is constantly being told by the world around you, this is the way to success. Hustle culture, do 100 things, work really hard, only believe in success. I don't believe any of those things, to be honest. I think that the strongest and the champions among you will be the ones who are able to filter out the nonsense that people tell you about what success is and what achievement is. Filter out that nonsense, please. Because if you are ambitious, they'll say you are selfish. You are not. Be ambitious. If you maybe are not so ambitious and prefer to take it easy, to have fun, they'll say you're lazy and unmotivated. You are not that. You are what you want to be. Do not give that power to anybody else, please. That power is only with you. And you may succeed and you may fail. And I just want to tell you here, fail. Please fail. Because I didn't learn anything from success, trust me. I only got a little arrogant. Success taught me nothing. Failure taught me everything. Loss and failure will be your greatest teachers. Please go through it. Don't detach yourself from heartbreak. Don't detach yourself from pain. Don't detach yourself from failure, because they will be your greatest teachers. Greatest relationship you will ever have in this lifetime is a relationship with yourself. Not your parents, not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend. The relationship you have with yourself. Because when you hit that low, that real low, and trust me, all of you will. I know you think right now exams is the biggest problem, but trust me, you're just getting started. And when you hit that lowest low, the only person who will be there for you is you. Be your best friend.
What inspired you to pursue your career as an actress, ma'am?
Well, that wasn't really by choice. I did love to study. I was a very good student. But circumstances at home didn't allow me to pursue my studies further. So that's why you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. Learn to hustle, learn to have many things that you are good at, many things that you can shift to. Don't get stuck on one idea, one career, and be flexible. Be flexible, but be rigid with your goals. When I was studying, my mom and dad told me, study, 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 study. You'll make it. You'll make it big, study, study, study. I know I shouldn't be advising you, but I studied really hard. I topped 10th standard, I topped 12th standard, I topped college. But then, when I wanted to study further, my parents could not afford it. I could not afford to study further. And I had no dream, no future, nothing. So what I'm trying to say is, I know that you believe that You are supposed to take the path that your parents, that everyone expects of you. But I am here to tell you to dream. Dream whatever you want and you will achieve it. You will fail. It is hard, but you should persist. And that's what I did. I ate one meal a day for at least 2 months. I worked odd jobs. I did, and I'm here today. So I'm saying, if I was able to do it, you can.
What is the most challenging role that you have ever played since your career? Most challenging role?
I think the most challenging role is actually the role that I'm playing in real life. Because there's no script. Things are thrown at me every single day. I think the most challenging role all of us are playing is just figuring out life and figuring how to get past every single day. So I think that this does not come with a script. So I think this is the most difficult role.
How do you manage your personal and professional life?
I think I've reached a point where my personal and professional life are so within one another. They're like, so it's very easy right now because they're one and the same. I found a profession that I'm so in love with, and I'm so excited to go to work every day, and it doesn't feel like a job anymore. It feels really personal. So both are the same, I think, right now.
In the way you dealt with your divorce proceedings, or with the way when you get trolled, the way that they went after you with creating rumors, and I saw grace, and I saw dignity, and I saw strength there. I want your thoughts on that, because I deeply admire you for it.
I don't know, maybe from a third person's point of view it's that, but I was just honestly being myself. I don't know any other way to react. That's exactly how I want to react, and that's how I do it. There's not someone else deciding for me, or there's no one in my head. It's my natural reaction. It's the way I think, it's the way I am, it's the way I am with people. So if you call that grace, then thank you. When you define me as strong and independent, I don't see myself like that. I see all of the lows. I see all of the days that I didn't want to get out of bed. I see the crying. I see the constant asking my mom if I'm going to be okay, if I'm going to be okay. That's not superhuman strength. That's a little girl in there as well who is just weak and wants to get better. But I think that also it's important to understand that those moments pass and to not get stuck in them. I remember I was in a very, very dark place when during the toughest times of this condition. I was in a very, very dark place, and I had, you name it, I had the most darkest thoughts. And then when I realized that, wait a minute, I'm not actually going to do anything about these dark thoughts. They're not getting me anywhere. So if I'm not going to let it destroy me, it means that I have to start putting one step forward. And every day after that, I put one step forward. I put another step, one step at a time. And I have had amazing people, family and really close friends who stood by me every single day to get to where I am today. And I still haven't overcome it, but the number of bad days have reduced a lot compared to how it was before. So I just want to tell anyone who's going through a tough time that no, I'm not superhuman. No, I don't have superhuman strength. Yeah, there's superhuman strength in each one of us if you just get through the bad stuff. Just wait it out, let it flow, let it pass. It will pass. That's all it takes, and somehow that ends up becoming superhuman.